Hello and welcome to Joseph Data Analysis for Curious People. In this video I want to look at how to import TXT files, CSV files and Excel files into R for data analysis. I have RStudio open here, and then my working directory contains 3 files: TXT file, CSV file and Excel file. Okay, let's look at the CSV file first because it's the quickest and easiest. We can use read.csv and then the name of our CSV file, which this is StudentsPerformance.csv. So if I got that spelling right, and if I run it, there we get it. Okay, so it's just imported and you can see it here. So read.csv, and we get that straight in. You could also just create an object, and then it will make it easier, for instance, to use head function or whatever. And then you can take a look at the top of the data. CSV files are flat files, which means they are simple two-dimensional databases. The other function we can use comes from a package called readr, and it's called, this package is, so it's called readr, and the function is called read_csv. And we had which one did we have? Here we go. Let's just copy that. So it does the exact same thing, you can see here. So it's just a different way of importing it. So these are 2 different ways of importing your CSV file into R to use for data analysis. The one is just read.csv. The other one comes from a package called readr. So you can see there's 2 different ways of doing it. Let's take a look at Excel. Excel, I would highly suggest using the package called readxl by Hadley Wickham. I think it is really great. So first you install it, and for me it is. I know I'm getting an error there, but I have installed it. Okay, so you can see that's working fine over there. And then the function is basically called readxl, and then let's just get the name of this Excel file, bit of a longer one. Let's just create a simple object to make it easier, and then I basically pass that object through here, and here we go. So I've just imported the Excel file. Now some Excel files have different sheets, so there you want to use, I should probably have used it first really, but it tells you the different kinds of sheets. You go Excel_sheets, and here you can see at the bottom it's showing me that there's basically one sheet, and it's called details. So I know that there's only one sheet and it's called details. And so then what I can do, let's just go back to the readxl function. There's actually a whole bunch of interesting arguments that you can run, that you can pass through this function. Readxl. You can see the functions are down here. So there's path, and then there's sheets, there's range, and so forth. So let's just take path sheet. So let's do readxl, and then the path was x, and then the sheet. Here's where you can define it as, what was this one called? It was called details. Let's see if it's in parentheses, and there we go there. So if there's more than one sheet, you can actually specify which sheet you want using this argument. And there are some other arguments like column names if you want to change the column names, column types if you want to change the column types, skip if you only want to start. So for instance, we could go skip equals 10. You see it'll jump forward here. So when I run it again, you see it skipped the first 10. So you see this went from Belgium to Netherlands. Here it went from Poland to Belarus. So it basically jumped. Okay, so that's Excel. So we've done read.csv and read_csv from the readr package for CSV. That works well. And then readxl package, you've got 2 functions, Excel sheets and readxl. These are two functions that will enable you to import data for Excel. The last one I look at is TXT. So there is in the readr package, so it's already installed here. So let me just do it under here. There's a function called read_tsv, and here is where you can pass a TXT file, and you can see my one is called Volcanoes. So Volcanoes.txt. So if I run that, Volcanoes. There we go. So it's now in our read_tsv, and just to show you something cool. So if I just create an object with that, and then I look at the class of X, I need to change it. Let's just see what it does. Oh, there you go. It's telling me it's a data frame. But let's just make this. Let's just change this read_tsv. Yeah, I don't have time to just look at this error. Anyway, the point I was trying to show you is that it comes in as a data frame. So the first one is called read_tsv. The second one that I want to look at for TXT file, it's called read.table. So it's just read.table. It's another function. But here you actually need to pass through a number of arguments. So if you want to look at the arguments for read.table, so here's the arguments for read.table. There's a whole bunch of them. There's the header, the separator. So let me quickly just Volcanoes. Okay, so y is equal to Volcanoes. So there's my object. Now, if I go read.table, it should come back with an error. Yeah. Wait, read.table. So let me just edit this quickly. So in the read.table, there's a couple other arguments. The one header, so let's just specify, and in a separator in this one will be that one there, and then stringsAsFactors false. Volcanoes, what is going on? Read.table. Volcanoes, am I getting this wrong again? O is capital. Oh, I didn't have TXT. Okay, here we go. So let's go back. So I've passed that, and now, okay, so what I've basically done is there's read.tsv and tsv. If I run it through there, we can see it. So read.tsv, and if I run the argument y, which is the path, and here is my path, and it's in my working directory, we can see the txt file. Then, if I use this other function, see, it does the same thing. It's called read.table, and it's part of the readr package, so readr needs to be installed, and read.table, and then pass through some arguments. Okay, I wanted to try to keep this as short as possible, so I'm going to stop there. Let's just summarize what I've done. The first one is I have imported CSV file using the read.csv function, and then using the readr package, the read_csv. So that's how to import CSV. This is how to import TXT text file using the read.tsv function and in the read.table. And then lastly, I showed you how to import with Excel using the readxl package. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching the video.